it's 2025. I'm serious about my music, but I have to stop being scared. The only person in my way, the only person that is making me overthink is me. And I truly get bullied behind the scenes of all my performances, of everything. Listen, I tell you, my support system is crazy. Like, they bully me. Rose, where's the music? Rose, we need the music.
Shout out to support.
Shout out to my support system. Listen,
you need it in
the people that are around y'all, love on them, hug on them, show them that, you know, you there for them too, because without support, you don't really have anything.
Yo, this is Juwan, and this is CYON, and this is an outlet for entrepreneurs to tell your story, to get in the know, to relieve your stress, to create your own narrative.
Yo, it's Kurt Your Narrative, man. CYON. We're here with another exclusive interview. We got T. Rose, the vocal specialist, model, songwriter, live performer. You do it all. How you doing today?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good. I appreciate you for giving us some of your time.
I'm glad to be here.
She's a busy woman. She had to fit us in her schedule, so we're thankful. I just want you to tell the people a little bit about yourself, where you're from, how old you are, and what got you into singing.
So I'm T. Rose. I'm born and raised Palm Beach County, 561 all day. And I'm 31. Well, not yet. Damn. That's crazy. I'm aging myself. I'm actually 30. And what got me into singing, honestly, two of my late great aunts, my auntie Emma, my auntie Zoni, they kind of realized that I could sing at an early age. And they were like, she gonna go to the choir. So they're the reason, like, I even started in the church, how I even started singing. And then from there, it kind of just, like, took off. Middle school, high school, I was in chorus, still, you know, singing in the church. And then professionally, I started because my homegirl Mona, she came to me with an idea and was like, hey, I want to do Grip the Mic. And that was a really big thing at the time, because we didn't have nothing like that for artists, and we couldn't really, like, you know, we didn't have no space to be us. So when she said it, I was like, bet, I'm on board. And from there, I kind of just cultivated, like, relationships with people and just took off. From there, I guess.
And that's a good way to start. You started off in the church, and then you branched out.
Yeah.
Do you still sing in the church to this day? Or?
Not anymore. I don't really have a home church, but I do like watching online. But one thing about it, two things for sure, you will catch me worshiping at all times.
And that's the best way to go. That's the best way to go. When did you realize that your voice was powerful and it was meaningful? Like, what moment was it, if you can remember?
I don't really think there was a specific moment. I just knew that music was, like, moving, and, like, no matter what emotion you feeling, there's a song for that. And so I guess when I really found, like, my voice in doing this, that's when I was like, hey, like, I could really do something. But I guess, like, when family members, like my aunt, she would come and, like, I would sing for her and she would just tear up. And I'm like, what are you doing? What is this reaction? But it was like, I didn't know that I had that in me until I see other people's reactions. Because that's what gives me, like, oh wait, you felt that.
You hear me.
Yeah, so you hear me. I'm being heard, I'm being seen, I'm being felt. So yeah.
And how does that feeling feel to know somebody's reaction could change on just your voice?
It feels good. It feels good to know that, you know, I'm making a difference somehow. I'm doing something. Although I'm being seen, I feel seen, somebody else is seen. Somebody else, you know, I'm relatable to somebody else.
I'll be able to relate to your music.
Exactly.
What can you describe your music in one word? We got our drill music. We got all this craziness. Your style of music. If you had to put it in one word or a sentence, you could do a sentence if you want.
I would say my style of music is it's your R&B, but also it's your neo soul, it is your jazz, because there are a lot of places that I do take from musically and vocally. So you're gonna get a little Toni Braxton, you're gonna get a little Jasmine Sullivan just a little bit, you're gonna get Alicia Keys, Jhené Aiko, Summer, like you're gonna get all of that because that's what I grew up on, but you're still going to get me. You're gonna get T Rose, you're gonna be able to hear, you know, me and see me for who I am, like especially when I perform, but you also gonna see like the influences and stuff like that. So.
And you already answered my next question. Some of the people that influenced you when you was growing up, some of the people, is there anybody that you didn't name that influenced you on your musical
Etta
journey?
James, Michael Jackson, Kiki Wyatt, Monica, Billie Holiday, Nina Simone.
They don't even, them people not even know who you're talking
and that's
about.
okay. That is okay.
Y'all better Google it. That's the good music.
Listen, it's good music,
music,
but it's music that has changed lives. It's music that, you know, not only was feel good, but it spoke out to people. And it spoke out, you know, during the times that they were going through. So that is one of the things that I admire about those people as well, that I just mentioned. And vocally, you know, Kiki Wyatt's crazy, Monica's crazy, Etta James just feels good to the soul. Eartha Kitt is just, you know, that bit of spice that everybody. So yeah, if y'all know who these people are,
ask your moms.
Hello.
They'll help
your
you
aunties,
out.
your uncles, all of
They
them.
gonna help you out. They gonna help you out. Your creative process, your songwriting.
Yes.
What is that like? If we going into
Stressful.
T Rose,
No,
T Rose making it hit.
It's a little challenging. Sometimes it can be very easy. It all depends. So I would say if I'm listening to a beat and something just comes to me easily, cool beans. Sometimes I have to sit with that beat. I have to go back and really think about what it's giving me, what I feel from it, what I'm hearing. And then same with like when it comes to writing the songs. I can hear something and hear a verse first. Okay. I can hear something and hear the chorus first, but also it depends on how the song is structured, because some songs does start with a verse, some songs start with a hook. So it all depends. Honestly, it's situational. But for me, some days I can write it out. Some days I have to think about it. Some days it just comes off top of the dome. So.
When do you in your mind think that you have completed the song, is done? When you finally
a song is done when I feel very comfortable and confident in knowing what I'm trying to convey, when it just flows smoothly, when it doesn't seem choppy here and there, the chorus flows, the hook flows, the verse flows, and everything like that, and it's seamless.
I like that word, seamless. That's a perfect way to sum it all up.
It's seamless and it feels good in the soul to me. Because I'm not going to put something out that I don't feel is complete or right. And if I don't feel right about it, that means I got to fix something. So, yeah.
And what message are you trying to get across with your music? Like, because it's deep. I done heard you sing sometimes. It's like, woo. You feel it.
Some of everything, like I said, and it goes back to who I look up to as musicians. Like I said, it can be about love, it can be about heartbreak, it can be about togetherness, it can be about community. It's really just about people feeling seen and heard and felt and having a voice. Because like I said, that's how I grew up. When I heard my favorite singers, I was like, oh, you've experienced that. Like you experienced like, and I don't have to talk about it. So it's really for those as well. Like if you don't feel like you can talk about something, and I have the words to do so, why not say it? Why not think about it, you know?
And do you know the first song that you made?
The first song that I made was, I would say professionally, it was called Never Again. But there were other songs before that never got released. You know, I don't remember like titles, but those were like hidden in the vault before I really started like writing. But yeah.
You need let us get the vault, man, so we can get up out of here. We can get up out of here. Performing.
Absolutely.
For real. With performing, you have an art. You feel me? It's definitely an art that you have, and you can congratulate you. I'm pretty sure anybody who watching this done seen you somewhere.
I would hope so. And I thank y'all too. I thank y'all
hard.
So much.
You work hard.
Thank
with
you.
Performing, are you nervous on your stage? How is that process when you're on stage?
So I do get a little bit of nerves before I perform, only because like it's natural. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go out in front of a lot of people. But once I hit that stage, it's like the adrenaline takes over. It's fun for me. I'm interacting with everybody. It's almost like I turn into like, I'm me, but I turn into somebody else, or there's a part of me that just is able to come out and be more
Anybody experience.
yeah, and it's so cool. It's so amazing. Like I said, I love it. I love being able to interact with people. I love when everybody knows the words to songs and they're singing along, and so it's real fun for me. I enjoy it. I enjoy performing live. I have the time of my life on stage.
And do you have a performance in mind that you could think off the top of your head that just stuck out, even if it was good or bad?
I would say there's top two, but one was when I opened up for Keke Wyatt at Black Lux. That was very, very major to me, and it meant a lot to me because it was like, yo, that was the first time I kind of felt seen for, like, everybody sees me and I'm appreciative, but it was like, you asking me to do this on this stage, like, okay, all right, I'm getting somewhere. And shout out to Rohan for that. Thank you. Shout out to everybody who pushed for that. I love y'all.
Yeah, that's real support. Shout out to the city.
No, honestly, truly, like, Palm Beach, I love y'all. But that one, again, I was nervous, but it was like, God, you put me here for a reason. And then after I seen the reactions and heard the audience, and after I seen the footage and the pictures, I was like, wow, I really belong on here. Like, that's what made me like be like, yo, I belong on stage. Like, this feels like another home to me. And then also I got to meet Keke Wyatt and I got to, talk to her and take a picture. So it was like, I'm meeting one of my idols. Like, I just had the time of my life on stage. So that one was really, really special to me. And that one stuck out the most.
If it's an artist that you could think of, alive or past, that you could share the stage with, have 30,000 people there.
I would say, honestly, truly, alive Alicia Keys. I love her. I look up to her. It is truly, like, amazing to see what she does, what she can do, how she is as an artist. And I would say dead, like, not alive no more. Michael Jackson or Quincy Jones, like, they're one and the same. Like, there would be,
You're trying to have some fun.
Half the things we have. Quincy Jones is, like, he's a part of, he is the reason for, and Michael Jackson he was there.
Right.
You see Quincy, you see Michael, you see Michael, you see Quincy. So those two are two that I really would have loved to, like, work with.
You got a good music taste, man. You'll never be bored in your car on your car rides. It's never be bored on your car rides. Your track Indecisive that you dropped in March. Tell the people about that. What message are you pulling out? It was good. Let me listen. I got my opinion, but y'all make sure y'all go find it, and she gonna let y'all know what to stream it at.
Of course. Okay, so Indecisive actually came about. I started working on it around COVID during that time, 2020, 2021, with my homegirl Cha-Cha. She was one of my writers at the time. And she actually wrote Indecisive for me. Like, we were in the studio, and we were just like, okay, this is what this sounds like. And right away, she just, boom. One thing I love about her, I can convey what I want to say, and she just gets it. There's literally not a time where we have sat and worked together and she just, I don't know how she does it. She's unreal. But that's how that came about. But it's pretty much, about a man or, partner, whoever, being indecisive about that person. It's like, okay, the only time you hit me up is when you're bored, when you want something, like when you're just trying to check temperature, you got somebody else over here, you really don't know what you want to do.
Dipping and dabbing.
Right, dipping and dabbing, So that's how that came about. Shout out to Tova Lovely for producing that track. Actually, he's somebody that I've worked with as well, continue to work with. He's great. And yeah, it took about 3.5 years to actually make it come into fruition, only because, life happens. And this time around, I was just like, it's 2025. I'm serious about my music, but I have to stop being scared. The only person in my way, the only person that is making me overthink is me. And I truly get bullied behind the scenes of all my performances, of everything. Listen, I tell you, my support system is crazy. Like, they bully me. Rose, where's the music? Rose, we need the music.
Shout out to support.
See, Rose, shout out to my support system. Listen,
you need it.
The people that are around y'all, love on them, hug on them, show them that, you know, you there for them too, because without support, you don't really have anything. So, you know, like, shout out to them pushing me just to be like, you know what, I'm going to just do it. However it falls, whatever it does, I can say that I did it.
You didn't even have a choice. Yeah, you didn't have a choice.
No, I really don't. But yeah, so that's how that happened.
When's the next track dropping?
When's the next track dropping? Okay, so we are cooking up right now. I have a song that I'm working on with my homeboy Juke. This is actually our second song. The first one is out. It's called Sweet Dreams. Y'all go stream that. Okay, Juke the Movement featured T Rose, Sweet Dreams. And so we're working on another one. And then I actually, one of my like originals that I've recently written, I'm in the process of recording that. So hopefully I can have something out by the end of the summer, before, you know, the summer ends. But I'm excited for the one that I just wrote myself, only because like it took me out of my comfort zone. It kind of
pushed you to
another level, it did in a way, and it's kind of like different from what I'm used to singing. It's challenging me to open up in ways that I haven't really. People don't really hear me sing certain type of songs or have a certain type of sound, so I'm excited for everybody to hear that one.
Ain't nothing wrong with the new, man. Ain't nothing wrong. No, you just add it to the portfolio.
Absolutely.
You just add it to the portfolio. And then, I ain't tell y'all, we making an album. You feel me?
Oh, with it. Let's go.
We're finna record it right here where we at, and we're gonna make an album.
Yeah, I'll be on the lookout for that.
What's some artists that you love in the city?
Artists that I love in the city. Okay, there's a few. There's a lot. And if I forget, please know it's no bad blood, because it's a lot of y'all. Yeah. So let's see. There is Stacey Amoy. There is Pit Lyrical. There is Maki. There is Khalid Anderson. There's Juke the Movement. Matt Brown. Deleon. There's oh my goodness. No, I really do. Scogadinho, Faye Luciano, PRD. Oh man, and so many more. Like, when I say there's so much here, there's so much talent, so much art here. Like, y'all.
And I like how you said that. How can we fix and break the stigma?
Support your local shows. Support your local shows. Like,
that's a good one.
Break out of that. Oh, I want to hear only this type. Palm Beach has so much to offer. We have so many different sounds. There's so many singers, so many rappers, so many producers who literally can just do whatever it is that you like. I promise you, break out of that comfort zone when it comes to music, and look out for those local shows, because they have them. They have writers camped here. They have shows where people will literally Sound Lab. They pick like 3 producers and they produce them. And if you're an artist yourself, pull up to Sound Lab and show everybody what you can do in like 20 minutes. Like, just right on the spot, you feel me? But yeah, go out to those shows. If you see at least one of your favorite artists on that flyer, pull up, because you don't know who else you might like. And, you know, it's all about support. So yeah, let's get on that, y'all.
I think we want to do a showcase.
Yeah, as we should. As we should.
Yeah, maybe we can link up and do that, man.
Do artist showcase.
You can direct us to the artists. You can direct us to the people we need to get in the building.
I will do so.
And what do you do for yourself when you're downtown? You also model.
I do model. I do model.
You still doing that?
I am. I've done a few shows. I did, what was it? Art Basel Weekend 2 years back. I model for Bella Red Collection. She is a local Black-owned designer here.
I like that.
And all of her clothes, chef's kiss. Like, if you've seen both of my outfits at the Black Lux when I performed, that was by her. When I opened for Duran Bernard 2 years ago, outfit was from her. So I really try to show love to my city and the people in my city, because we deserve to be recognized.
And she definitely does, because she showed up to the gala.
Yes, and I had the time of my life.
First time
We had a
It's on
time,
camera.
y'all.
Tell them how your time was.
Listen. If you want to have a good time, you want the vibes, like you bring your crew, y'all get a table, and just vibe out. Because it's like nothing. And we need that type of stuff here in Palm Beach. Y'all always looking for something different. The gala is different. So, yeah.
We appreciate you for rocking out with us.
Of course.
Man.
I'm glad to be. I told you I was glad to be here.
Yeah, that was a definitely good movement. And 5th year coming up, we going big, man. We going big.
Yeah.
Got something special coming for y'all. Anything else you want to let the people know?
Just be on the lookout for the music. Like I said, pull up to the shows, pull up to the live performances, share, like, comment on everything. Not just my stuff, but your favorite artist here. Like,
show love.
Your favorite podcast, your favorite barber. Like, just show love, y'all. And you can find my music. You can find me on all social media platforms at TRoseOfficial, T.RoseOfficial.
She's a star. She's a star.
You know, I was like, wait, where?
No, you good.
But no, y'all can find me on all streaming platforms at TRoseOfficial or T.RoseOfficial. Either way, it'll pop up. You'll see my face. And go stream Indecisive. Go stream Sweet Dreams by Juke featuring T Rose. Go stream Anoche by Scogadinho. Fabe featuring T Rose. We outside. We up 2025 and beyond. Y'all, let's get it.
Come to the field day Saturday?
I will not be available.
You gotta perform, man. It's okay.
Yes, but
you'll be at the next one.
I will be at the next one. I will be at the next one, y'all.
That's love, man. So y'all make sure y'all stream. Shout out to T Rose. We appreciate you for coming on. We out,
this
man.
Was fun. Bye,
CYON.
y'all.